When considering how to reduce our environmental impact, we often focus on our individual actions like recycling or reducing personal consumption. However, corporations have significant influence and can make substantial environmental improvements by transforming one key aspect of their operations, the generation of heat.
Last year alone, the industrial sector consumed 33% of the energy in the United States, which resulted in 30% of the carbon emissions, of which 9% was directed solely at generating thermal energy. That is a large amount of energy and carbon emissions created within our United States. We believe we have the technology today to help improve, reduce, and make operations globally more efficient for future generations.
There's a lot of variety in terms of how products are manufactured and produced. And the types of heating systems can vary as well. And those processes are used to basically convert materials or finished products. So, if you're looking at automotive, if you're looking at oil and gas, chemicals, there's all some type of base product that has to be refined or manufactured. So heat is a critical part of that.
Many industrial processes will require heat for something to happen. So a lot of times a chemical reaction will require heat, or if you're trying to create a new material or refine a material.
The steps to a better future may seem challenging, but by thinking creatively and modernizing traditional systems that rely on fossil fuels, we can reduce our carbon emissions on a much larger scale.
The most typical fuel sources in industrial processes are either going to be a fossil fuel-based system or an electric system. So conventionally, if you look at manufacturers, fossil fuels like natural gas or fuel oils are commonly used to generate steam or hot oil, hot water, even direct fired burner systems can be used.
For us, we utilize electric resistance heat, in which electricity running through a resistance wire does the work and creates the heat directly within that process. Electric heat is very efficient. It's also very clean. We don't produce off gases or carbon or other types of emissions. It just is a pure conversion of energy into heat.
Electric thermal technology is a sustainable alternative to fossil fuels. Number one, because there's no combustion. If you actually couple that and you power those systems directly from a renewable energy source like wind or solar, you effectively eliminate emissions across both the Scope 1 and the Scope 2 sources. So you have a very sustainable heating source compared to what you would traditionally see with a fossil fuel system.
There's a lot more focus today on using electric resistance heat because of its unique ability to create heat in a very efficient and very controllable way.
By engaging in positive actions now, we have the opportunity to address our climate crisis and work towards a brighter future. Chromalax is helping numerous corporates become more efficient and meet ambitious net zero goals through electric thermal solutions.
We are working closely with our commercial and operational teams to understand our facilities better to help reduce our energy consumption, our carbon emissions, but also our commercial teams are working closely with our customers to conduct on-site decarbonization assessments at their facilities in providing real-time solutions to help their facilities improve and also put them on the path to net zero.
Chromalax helps customers with decarb assessments by really taking a very specific approach to a company and their facility to understand the challenges, the types of systems, and really the opportunities that exist for that company. So many companies, they're very familiar with their processes, they're very familiar with what they're producing, but when you look at the equipment itself and what's possible, that's where they get hung up, and that's where Chromalax can come in and be that guide for them and be that expert to be able to show them what's possible and what some of the best ways to go about decarbonizing their facility are.
Whilst industries around the globe partner with Chromalax to implement electric thermal technologies to reduce emissions, Chromalax are also focused on sustainable practices throughout the organization.
We developed and implemented an enterprise-wide sustainability strategy called One Planet. And this is solely focused on improving how we source, develop, manufacture, and sell products to our current customers and our future customers. We aim to be a global leader in industrial sustainability.
So Chromalax has been part of the industrial electric heating industry for more than 100 years. Our mission now to help the world decarbonize comes from the unique abilities of electric resistance heat to be a clean energy source for the world.
So we're very excited for our future. We are aimed to support our customers meeting their net zero goals while we're also on a path to meet our net zero goals. But it's important that we act today and tomorrow to start and accelerate this journey.